Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, good people? What's going on, cousins? How are you? Let me go ahead and get everything set up. All right, let's get our other cousins in on the chat. And I'm going to get straight to it, okay? Let me turn this down so they don't be coming for you, girl. What's going on, cousins, YouTubers, Facebookers, Instagrammers? What's up, family? Welcome to the Dr. Tawana World Show. I came by to disrupt for just a quick moment. And I'm not going to hold you long at all. I'm going to say welcome to everybody all at the same time. If you are here for the first time, welcome in. If you are a cousin or a kinfolk, welcome back. Okay, before I go ahead and get started, I'm just going to kindly ask you to share this with somebody. Make sure you do your due diligence. It's absolutely free to help spread the good news. Okay, spread the truth. It's a lot of stuff being spread, and it ain't always honest. It ain't always truth. You know, it ain't always legit. But one thing that I will say is this: y'all need to make you some rapid revenue. I'm getting ready to be going over multiple ways you can actually make you some rapid revenue. If everything is inflated except your paycheck, we got a problem. Okay. Y'all already know over here, for those that know me, know I keep it 100% real. I'm going to let you know what they doing. I'm going to point that out, okay? Always, I'm going to point that out so you're able to see what is coming, and then you're also able to make a decision what I'm going to do about what's coming, okay? So without, going into great detail, without, spending a whole bunch of time right here in this aspect, everything around us is being digital. Digitized is the word they use for it. Our banking, how we transact, the old way of doing things, traditional way of doing things, going to work, make a decent living. Yeah, we still can do that, but there is a system that is being created so that it forces you out of that era and into this new era. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of people that are aware of what's happening because they stuck in the old method. I got to work hard. I got to keep on grinding. I got to add more jobs. I got to add extra time. I just got to get what I got to get. I got to sacrifice. I got to make sure my family is straight. And you don't got to work that way. You don't got to work that way no more. Okay. You can actually come up with a creative idea. What is a creative idea that can help solve somebody's problem? You don't have to have no experience. You don't got to be no expert in it. What is something that will solve a problem? And I'll give you guys a quick, a gem that you guys can take, and let me see who's going to do something with it. There is something that is going viral right now. A lot of children that have autism are being attacked at schools. If you've ever worked in child psychology, or if you ever, been around a child and you can study behaviors or whatever the case may be, You can solve a problem. Here are the 7 signs that let you know if your nonverbal child is in distress or if they're being attacked. You can actually go and just go to ChatGPT. Say, what are the 7 signs to look out for when a nonverbal autistic child our nonverbal child, a hard of hearing child, that they're also mute. Some of them cannot speak. How can you identify when they are in trouble? How can you identify if they, are being bullied, or how can you identify or communicate with a non-communicative child so that you understand and able to protect and implement, you know, uh, safety walls and measurements around your child? That is something that'll solve a lot of people's problems. Okay. A lot of this is happening to children on school buses, in the school system, in the nurse's office. That is a problem. I promise you, if you put something out, it could be a guide, it could be a PDF. You hear me? Hey, you guys can buy it and download it. These are the 7 signs to watch out for if you have a nonverbal child. To 7 signs to watch out for abuse, or watch out for fear, or some type of reaction, because they do act out even though they can't talk. They do act out. But you can go and pull that from ChatGPT or Claude for the free 99. Create a PDF. Tell it to create you an image. What this looks like, a viral title, something that will stop the scroll, something that will make people say, I need to have this. And then it creates it for you. All you got to do, your only job, 95% of the work will be done by AI. 5% will be done by you. You might got to copy and drag over here, okay? You might got to copy and paste. You might got to drag this from here to there. Copy this and place this here to put it all together to make it look nice. And then create you a link on Canva, which is free as well. You can make you thousands of extra dollars every single day, every single week, every single month using free tools. Using free tools. ChatGPT and Canva, Claude and Canva. It makes your images, it'll make your posts, it'll make whatever you need. And now you put that out there and you put keywords. What are the keywords that I need to get people to come and see this? They give you the keywords. You post those keywords. Autism, awareness, abuse, whatever. Okay. And then you have a digital product that you can sell that people all around the world, especially in America right about now, want. Y'all can say thank you. That ain't going to cost you nothing but a share. If you have not shared yet, please share. Okay. Because I'm going to be giving game and I'm going to be dropping wisdom on how you can make you some rapid revenue, because you were meant to build more than bills. If you don't believe that, then that's not my problem. That's your problem. It's a mindset. You were born for more than to pay bills, and you were meant to build more than bills. You got to stop surviving. Excuse me. You got to start surviving, and you got to get into build mode. If not, you're going to go down. That is not conspiracy. That is reality. If you don't start building something, you're going to go down. You're going to be controlled by the ones who have built, but you're afraid to build, too lazy to build, don't got enough time to build. You got to build something. And if you're going to build something, I'm going to give you a key. Build something that's going to solve somebody's problem. How to lose weight without exercise. Okay. That don't even have to be no type of, physical exercise. They might don't want to do that. But you can change your diet. You can eliminate caffeinated drinks. You dang on sure will drop 15 to 30 pounds in the first month if you just eliminated Pepsis and caffeine drinks. Okay. There's all kind of stuff that solves people's problems. There's people that have babies every day. What kind of problem can I solve with mothers? I can be a man and solve a woman's problem, okay? I don't have to be a woman to solve a woman's problem. There are millions of women who have babies every single day. And the number one thing that they all gonna go through is postpartum depression. When your levels is all the way up here for 9 months, them bad boys is in balance, them bad boys is sky high. And then you have that baby and them, it took 9 months to get them sky high. And men don't understand this about postpartum, but if you go put together a PDF that they can read and say, this is normal to feel this way, it's normal to feel that way, reach out to somebody. This is what you ought to do. Don't try to keep it into yourself, okay? Because it's easy for people to be like, oh, she killed her kid. Wow. That is an evil demon. She needs to burn in hell. She did that to her own kid, not realizing that postpartum depression will send you to some very dark, dark, dark places. And if you don't know how to come out, if you having all these emotions because it took 9 months to get your emotions and to get your hormones all the way up here, then you have that baby and they just, wow. There's no balance. There's no breaks. There's no first floor, second floor, third floor. It's just all the way up there to down. I hope I'm helping somebody, okay? I hope I'm helping somebody. And I hope I'm helping you enough to share this, whether now or later. Please share this with somebody. Somebody right now. It don't have to be you. Or it could be you. Somebody right now is looking for a way out. It's disgusting how we don't share truth and good news. You don't got to be hopeless. I'm a Bible baby, so I'm gonna say this. Because when I heard this, I was just like, oh wow. I know how to cook. Okay. I got a very big family. And I cooked for a very big family for a whole lot of years, okay, till they were grown. And after they left, I stopped cooking like that, right? It's like just kind of went through a little sadness. They grown, they got their own lives, and I don't have to cook all this food. It wasn't like a straight transition. It took me some time. However, I still know how to cook it. And there is a passage in the Word of God where a man sold his destiny for a bowl of soup. Jacob and Esau. Now, that soup wasn't just anybody's soup. It was a particular soup, a soup that his brother learned how to make from his mama. So he craved something familiar, and he didn't care what it cost because it was just that good that he was willing to trade his birthright, his blessings for a bowl of soup. How many of y'all food is so dang on good? Not just to you, other people. Okay? Even bad food sells. Even food that's been sitting up for hours and give you food poisoning sell. You can go and create, hey, this is my recipe, ChatGPT. So I do my ribs. Okay, you don't even got to type, you can speak it. I season it with a little brown sugar. I put a little, beer in the barbecue sauce. I use this type of seasonings. I boil them a little bit, then put them in the oven. I put them on the grill, whatever. Okay. I want you to create me a guide on how to make the best ribs in the world. Create the image, the ingredients, what temperature, preparation, steps, when to take it out, check on it. Boom. You got a PDF. How to make ribs that fall off the bone, Southern style fall off the bone ribs. And you got an image of a rib with the meat falling down, steam coming out. I mean, who ain't gonna just let me peek and see what this is? And then they pay you $3. They pay you $3. And 1,000 people see that and be like, man, yeah, bet. You know how many people don't know how to cook? Or they know how to cook, but they like the way yours look. They don't mind, spending $3. $3, what is $3? And you could even say, man, $3 ain't a lot of money, but let me show you something. If you got 1,000 people to download that at $3 in just one day, you made you $3,000 off of something that took you less than 60 minutes to make. Okay? That is what I'm talking about. You have to learn different ways to solve people's problems, because if you solving people's problems, which is a ministry, your problems are solved. You're not even focused on your problems because you're busy solving other people's problems. And now with all this AI and all this stuff, listen, you in the best position. So I'm not going to be here long at all. I wanted to share that because I came across some very disturbing news. And I'm not going to be too long with this right here, okay? Maybe 5 minutes. Because all I got is 3 opportunities that I'm actually going to share. And these will be the only ways that you'll be able to get access to products that you don't have to create, build, etc., and start making you some rapid revenue. I just gave you some free game. If you in a position where I need to make some money before I can spend some money, I just gave you like several nuggets. I gave you the steps, how to put them together, which tools to use. So everybody leaving this live with something, okay? But now this is for people who are ready to get there with speed. I don't have time to try to go put it together and figure it out and drag and drop and see. I don't got time. I need to have something today that I could sell tomorrow. That's that. Just I need rapid revenue. Absolutely, I need rapid revenue. So um, there's this lady. I'm just gonna say that, use that as an example. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna say, and I'll use it in this text. This There's a lady who knows some information, and constantly does research. She sit in rooms, she listens, she tries her best to bring that back to other people that are not sitting in those same rooms, that don't have access to that type of information. But there's some things she may miss. There's some things she may miss. And today, she found out, even on a deeper level, just how close we are to like a digital prison, literally. There are things that I can't repeat here, but I will share this. This whole stable coin, this whole new system that has been created, was created to control us 1000%. And that is so dangerous and so scary when another man or another woman can control your livelihood, your life, etc. I don't know why I'm so small on the screen. Let me try to fix that. Hold on 1 second. And y'all, please forgive my vocal cords. I have been in warfare for several days, and been praising, been shouting, been doing a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, abusing my voice, uh, especially in a capacity that it's not used to being strained that loud. So if I sound raspy, that's the reason. But um, I definitely want to at least share this much. The systems that have been built, they are not being built. They're being tested, but they have already been built. Will give these people total dominance, control over every aspect of your life. Life as we know it now, life as we know it now is a thing of the past. Above all things, I want to say enjoy every single day of your life. Enjoy every single day of your life. Every day you got to live on purpose. Every day that you have freedom, whether freedom of speech, religious freedom, freedom to be a man, freedom to be a woman, enjoy it, because the things that have been planned to harm us are in full effect, and these things have been patented for years, right up underneath our noses. And it's not our fault; it's their fault. When I say that, I don't say that to make you afraid. I found out that they have this world ID that Zoom uses. I mean, so many people is in on this, and it is all about controlling us. What Donald Trump name is about to reset and release, it sounds good. It sounds real good. Hey, we're going to reset the financial institution. It's not good, people. This literally controls how much you spend, where you can spend it, whether, you know, it'll be frozen. They can freeze it. If you in Texas and they don't want you to travel to Los Angeles, your money won't work in Los Angeles. Like, this is on another level crazy. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Disturbing. So dang on disturbing. It's like, it had me in prayer and warfare. Okay. Things that are being revealed has to be dealt with in the spiritual realm. I mean, we all should be crying out. We all should be crying out. We all should be crying out, because these people are very wicked. And not only should we be crying out, but we ought to be taking territory. I dare us not allow these people to just have their way with us, especially when we have been given all power, all authority over all of their works. So I say that not to bring fear, but to bring awareness. There is things that we don't even have a clue about. And if you ain't in the right rooms or around the right people to get the right information, then millions of people will suffer. Millions of people who don't have access to those rooms, to those people, to that information. So I want to say that within months, and what is happening, as well as those that are consumers will be controlled, and those that are owners, those who have any status of ownership, they will control the ones who are consumers. What's happening right now, a lot of money is being shifted to small business owners in specific niches. In specific niches. And it's only for those that are in the capacity to build infrastructure or expand infrastructure. Okay. Um, it's only for people that are looking to get in anything real estate. Okay. Grocery store chains, anything of that sort, infrastructure and expansion. Other than that, I don't know what to tell people. Well, I do know what to tell people, what they've been telling people. You will be controlled, you will be dominated in these systems. These people have gone to the pits of hell, literally. These people have gone low to the low of the low. And the next time I come by here, I got some things that I want to show you. Okay. I'm gathering my receipts. I'm gathering my evidence so I can show you better than I can tell you. However, this is not playtime. This is not procrastination time. This is an urgent alert. Pretty soon you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade, people. Pretty soon you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade. Pretty soon. Do I have an exact date? No. But pretty soon, and I mean soon, you will not be able to buy, sell, or trade in this economy. which means you got to do something for yourself. You got to. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Now, I've come by here and shared a lot of low ticket offers, and I just call them low ticket offers because everybody should, have access to them. They should be accessible to them. Medical courier, intro into government contracting, non CDL, AI systems and automations, um, vendors list, monies lists, wealth bundles. I mean, you name it. How to 6 ways or 6 paths to 6 figures, 6 figure side hustles, YouTube mastery, how to start, and create coloring books. So many different things that I have, sold as low ticket products have now been moved over into my community. It's called the Wealth Coalition. Anything in the credit space, the funding space. Everything that I have sold as low ticket products will be inside of a vault over inside of a community, which means you ain't got to pay this for that and this for that and this for that. You get access. Hold on one second, please. My apologies. I had to make sure that everything was good with my daughter. What is the problem with this? Let's see. When I tell y'all these people have been, let's see what's going on with this thing right here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. One second. I'm trying to see something. This content isn't available. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see something. What's going on? Save the changes over here. But yeah, everything that I had inside of the that I was selling, just individually. If you need to get your credit together real quick, if you need to, get some funding real quick, if you need to learn AI, you will be able to learn it there. Okay. Um, Let me check one more thing. Hold on, y'all. See what the heck they got going on. It says we remove your video. Okay, let's see why. See, they keep doing this dumb stuff. Uh, um, okay, I had to make sure because they've been playing with me, and I'm not trying to say too much because the last time I did say too much, then they was like, "Oh, okay, well, we gonna violate you because you said too much. But yeah, you got these people out here. You can't create ads, you can't create live videos. I understand. I see what the problem is. Hold on one second. I'll deal with that in a minute. I like to try to catch it right away because they be on some other stuff. And what's the problem? But everything that I have, it will be inside of the Wealth Coalition, where we will be able to build a community, amongst each other. That's for sure. Um, and we will be able to help each other, learn with each other, grow with each other. Hold on one second. Let me just take this off my page. Yeah, let me just get this off real quick because I ain't got time for them. This content. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and delete that. Hold on. That one too. And this one last. All right. I'm gonna have to edit all that out. They be trying to come for me while I'm on live, and then by the time I get off live, it'd be a whole nother situation. And so I just seen it pop up here, and I'm like, oh no, no, let me go ahead and move around because it ain't going down like that. Nevertheless, a lot of the old, things that I offered, like the YouTube mastery and all of that stuff will be inside of this Wealth Coalition. We will build with each other. We will support each other. You have an opportunity to make money with me inside of this community through affiliate marketing. There will be some people that I will make co-sponsors or moderators, shall I say, that will be able to teach or host their own, courses. They will be able to sell to my audience. Those who I select, those who are trustworthy, will be able to sell to others in the community. And then people that work themselves up on the leaderboard, showing up, helping other people, etc. They will be able to do the same things. Um, you will be able to not only get information from then and now, but moving forward. What I learn, I will share over inside of the Wealth Coalition, okay? What I learn as I'm learning, as I'm doing things, testing things out, then I'll share those things over inside of the Wealth Coalition. So because it is a pre-launch, it's going to go full throttle next week. I am allowing some of my cousins to get in for $50, a one-time payment of $50. Once I launch it and once I end this live, then it will go to the $97 per month to be inside of the group. And trust me, we got a little bit of everything. This is a one-stop shop like no other. Done for you digital products inside of there. How to make money in foreign countries, talk about that. Get guides and access and information to how to diversify your wealth, how to invest in gold. You get access to people that I'm dealing with, that are trustworthy. All the AI. Okay, hey, here's a new tool. You guys go try it. Hey, here's a prompt for the week. Let's see what you build. Okay, so you guys will get those type of things, tutorials, um, you know, calls where you get to call in, sit, get your answers to whatever questions you have. If you get stuck, you get to also meet with others in the community, build with them, etc. Okay, so I am offering that to my cousins while I'm on this live for a $50 payment. Okay, one-time payment or one-time investment of $50 before we launch it, and it goes live for $97 a month. Second opportunity, or probably the last one because I'm not going to be here long whatsoever. I have a couple of done for yous because I'm not doing a whole lot of live streams because I'm not, you know, um, coming out on the front lines. I'll be more so in my community, more so in my mentorships. Been telling y'all that for a cool minute, transitioning all the way fully over there. Have a lot of content, a lot of automation that you will see pointing you over to get inside of the community, right? But it will be a monthly subscription versus a one-time payment of $50 to get access to a lot of stuff. Okay, stuff that y'all ain't even got access to, stuff that I got in the vault. I mean, lots of stuff. I have Google Drives full of stuff, so much stuff that I can't use it all by myself. I can't learn it all. So my goal is, if this one learns video creation, if this one learns AI prompt engineering structure, and this one over here learns app development. Okay, now we got a whole circle, a community of people that we can now start handling tasks for small business owners, for aspiring entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs that are just starting. We will be the go-to. That's why it's important that we do what we do now and we learn what we learn now. And I don't mind giving you this information inside of this community. Okay. But that's what this page will be used for. That's what it will be all about. Making sure that, we are keeping up on our P's and Q's and building something that will outlive us and outlast us, while they building something that will try to control us. Um, I have a couple of done for yous. I'm going to say five done for yous. If you would like a digital product, doesn't matter. I have a list of over 100 problem solvers right now, and I'll actually create you two two digital products that you can sell. I will set up your store for you with your digital products added, already ready to buy. You would come in there and connect your payment account information, because I don't handle anybody's personal information as such. I will set up a marketing campaign and create you a social media, whether that is Facebook, whether that is Instagram, not Instagram. They do have communities on Instagram, uh, rooms or chats, but not Instagram. I meant to say Telegram, WhatsApp, if you want your community to be on WhatsApp, Facebook. To be honest with you, Facebook is a good place to start, but it's not a good place to stay. For the simple fact, if they don't like something that you say, they will shut you down. That's what I'm dealing with right now. I titled a video, How to Protect Your Paycheck. Okay. And they was like, oh, this is labeled fraud and scam. And I'm like, what? If you watching this hard, then you should know that I didn't even receive a PPP. And everybody that say anything with PPP, the government is not the only one who made that language. That can stand for personal protection property. It could stand for poised, pretty, and whatever, another P. You don't know what it stands for, but because you saw that in my title, then you want to restrict my access on your platform. And when you control your platform, you can do that. You don't want me to speak on your platform. You don't want me to go live on your platform. You don't want me to post and run ads on your platform. Man, screw your platform. Your platform will never ever be able to shut me up or shut me down or stop me from talking to my people about traps and snares that y'all have ensnared my people. Well, you'll never, if you think that your platform got that much power, you have no power except what my Lord, what my God gives to you. Don't get beside yourself. Don't overdo it. But that's what happens. If they don't like what you say, they will silence you. Oh, we're going to put you in timeout for a month. You can't talk to anybody. Man, what? I am the disruptor. If I didn't have a social media platform, I got my feet in my mouth. There's many a corners. What you finna do to me? Nothing. At all. We have freedom of speech. And when y'all get to playing with that one right there, then I listen. I come from Africa. I come from Africa, from the motherland. You understand me? It's nothing for me to go back or wherever I want to go. So I will never ever be controlled by anybody. But it's good to start on Facebook, but not good to stay. Because if you post anything, it could be, hey, get your credit repaired for $17 today. It could be anything like that. And boom, you flag for fraud. And what? So you got to tiptoe around that. That was my first flag. TikTok gave me a flag on TikTok because I said I walked away from food stamps, Medi-Cal, cash aid, and built businesses, bought land. Just a quick testimony. They flagged me for saying that that was a scam. And that was my real life with receipts. They don't want y'all to know the truth. They want to control that. Why? If you know the truth, they are bankrupt. They'd have no business. If you know the truth, then they out of business. They out of commission. Man, everybody then woke up. They don't want you telling the truth. That's why if you're going to use it, you utilize it to start it, but you got to have a way to take the information from off their platform and you hold the information. Okay? So you can start a community there. you set up your group, excuse me. You have a group, which is a community. It's a private community, a private group. And people that join, they have to input certain information that you are able to control in case they ever decide to kick you off. Telegram don't have that unless you put in like some like fraudulent, hey, give me this for that, stuff like that. But other than that, you will get 2 done for you digital products ready to sell that solves a problem. I can put them out there, literally, okay? Because I know them. There is, let me just read y'all a couple of them. And these are things that you probably wouldn't even think of, like, whoa, what? People looking for that? Yes. People are looking for that, okay? I got it. Thank you. And I'm going to tell y'all some stats on it, okay? Now, prostate healing miracles, reverse problems, and restore function fast. This is in the health niche. They say you can charge $19 for a PDF guide, okay? In the prostate niche, $19. There are 75,000 people in the market looking for help with their prostate. Okay? Profit potential, moderate. This is a niche audience that is in healthcare or in health niche looking for help with prostate. Okay? Looking for help with prostate. Out of a current market demand score, 1 out of 100, it ranks a 75. You would do well. Okay? Here's 13 little known loopholes to legally pay 0 taxes this year. Okay? They say you can sell that for $27. Currently, right now, there is 100,000 people looking for that. This niche audience, and the profit potential is niche audience and high willingness. Out of a current market demand score, 1 out of 100, it ranks a 65. You would do well. Okay? Let me see another one. Wow, these women is something else. These women is something else. Brothers. Brothers. Y'all better know who y'all dealing with, okay? These women are something else. Let me read y'all this title right here. I had to take a pause. Secrets to make men worship you. Secrets to make men worship you. How to get anything you want from any man in 30 days or less. They say you can sell this for $19. This is high popular in self-help relationships. It is over 75,000 women looking for that. And the score, 1 out of 100 is 80. Out of here, Jill. Yeah, go out. Juicy, I say go to the back right now. My bad, y'all. Behavior, transforming techniques to turn your ADHD child into a focused prodigy. Sell that for $25. It is 12,000 parents seeking for help for their ADHD kids. Medium, they got a 75 out of the 1 out of 100. Okay. 14-day migraine terminator. 23 natural methods to eliminate chronic headaches forever. Sell that for $27. It's 250,000 people in the marketplace looking on how to cure their headaches. So when I say that I will create you products that I know solve a problem, I already have the data on who needs it, what audience to pitch it to, how to set up the marketing campaign. And then, of course, I will create you a community. Like I said, whether that is on Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, or a school community. I will create the community for you. I will do it for 5 of you, $497 for me to do your digital products. You will get to set up your store so you can sell it, create your community so you can house the people who's buying this from you. You may want to offer them other products later on down the line. Okay. If they buy one, you want to give them a community to hang around in. If they're looking to live tax-free, then get all the people looking to live tax-free in the same place inside of the community. If women are looking how to control, make men worship them, get all them Jezebels in one place. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Then put all them Jezebels in one place, in one community, and let them do their Jezebelic thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we will completely build it out for you, okay? Turnaround time will be 7 to 10 business days, so about a week to 2 weeks at the most, but not even that, okay? Of course, we go do the market research. We set everything up, but you will have something ready to work for you while you sleep, while you work, while you eat, while you do whatever, okay? Those are the 2 opportunities that I got for y'all. I said that I wasn't going to be here long, and I'm not. Got a whole bunch of other stuff going on in the background. However, the community is where you'll get access to, all the latest ways to make money, get out of debt, fix your credit, the whole 9 yards. You'll get access to that. And then, what is this? And who is this? Okay. And then, if you want the done for you, then we'll build it out for 5 of y'all. Okay. Spots go fast. They are limited to 5. But if you want to make you some rapid revenue, you just ain't got the time, or you don't want to come learn in a mentorship, then I got 5 spots for you to build you 2 digital products, set up your payment hosting platform, and then also create your community and run your marketing advertisement so that we get the ball rolling. All right. I love y'all, and I'm out. 55 minutes. That's the first in a cool minute. But I am super proud of myself, happy for myself. Got some other things to go cook up. Okay. Y'all stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace.